I manifested a solo trip to Panama this summer, and no, I'm not rich yet. Yes, I still had bills to pay. I'm literally a university student, and I'm only like 22. So I didn't pay a dime for housing, and I literally had less than $500 in my bank account. Like, not even exaggerating. And yet, through it all, I still managed to manifest this solo trip of mine. And it literally started because I had my desire, and then I had a dilemma. And I was like, I need to go on a solo trip this summer. And it was literally because I have been going through a lot of personal things that I feel like I really, like, it was my divine timing to go on a solo trip. I was like, it's now or never kind of thing. And I've been wanting to actually for like a year now. But I finally like sat down and I was like, okay, I need to go one way or another, you know? And even when resources seem limited, I still was like, there are opportunities out there for me, regardless of what it looks like, the amount of resources I have. And so I got to stay literally in a beachfront apartment in Panama for free. So I didn't hustle. I didn't wait until I had $3,000 saved up. I didn't like spend like slaving away at working and stuff like that, because I was like, girl, there has to be an easier way. Like, come on, you're a master manifester, you can manifest this. And so I started looking for unconventional opportunities that would suit my financial reality but also my solo travel dream. And I basically started with the intention, okay, my goal, what I had envisioned. And then I started taking aligned action to get to that place that I wanted to be at, to accomplish that goal of mine that I wanted to do. So I started looking at into things like house sitting, pet sitting, and I have like I've heard of like house sitting exchanges, like where people will exchange houses, like someone in like Florida will exchange with somebody in like Chicago or something like that. And I've also pet sit for many years, but like getting paid and like professionally, like where I live. And so basically, this opportunity arose to me because I got to stay in an apartment for free, beachfront apartment, in exchange for taking care of this lady's dog. I ended up finding this like wonderful lady who, like, I took care of her beautiful dog in exchange for literally staying at her free apartment for free at her apartment. And not only that, but she actually had stocked up on some groceries for me, and like she was super sweet because I met her right before she left, and like she took me to the grocery store, so I didn't even have to like pay for transportation. And I spent like very little on food because she also had some food at her house that she had like leftovers of, and she was like, you're more than welcome to like take as much as you want from these leftovers, because they were going to be gone for a couple of days. And so like I it was just amazing. Like, I literally had paradise minutes away from my doorstep. I didn't need to like stay in a cheap hotel that was like 20 minutes away from the location of where I really wanted to be at. I literally got to stay on a beach that like was also so beautiful but also so private. Like, it was mainly locals that hung around there, and it just felt super private, and it was like literally my own mini little resort. Like, it's like the universe had specifically carved this out just for me. And like, I feel like in that moment, in that manifestation moment, I really applied the laws of detachment and the law of aligned action. Now, if you listen to my past video, I speak more on these two laws, but basically, law of detachment is, law of aligned action is taking aligned actions that will get you to the place and the goal that you want to be at. So, like, I had an example in my past video. So, like, basically in this situation, I didn't just sit here and be like, oh my god, I hope someone will pay for my flight, or I hope, I don't know, like, I get blessed with a free trip. Like, no. I could have done that, and I have tried doing that before, and that didn't really lead me anywhere because I didn't take aligned action that needed me to get there. The aligned action was looking online and looking for different resources. The aligned action was going on Facebook groups and looking at the site Trusted House Sitters and stuff like that, and Pet Sitters International, and all of that different stuff. That was the aligned action I took. And now I implemented the law of detachment when I shifted my mindset from, okay, you know what, I do really want to go to Brazil, but if it's not my time to go to Brazil right now, that's okay. I'm open to another beautiful place to take my solo trip. And that's when the opportunity to Panama appeared. And like, let's say I had been so dead set on, let's say I had been so dead set on the idea of, oh my god, I need to take my solo trip in Brazil. That's fine. And you know what? I'm sure that I could have taken aligned action to get myself there as well. But in that moment, Panama was meant for me. And I detached myself from how I wanted to take the solo trip and when it would happen, and that's why I got blessed with an opportunity in a way that I didn't even expect it, in a place I didn't expect. And that's like the art of manifestation. Like, we may want something, and like, let's say like you want a lot of money and you think that you have to like, you know, become a nurse or something like that, even though you don't really like being a nurse. But then the opportunity presents itself that like you meet the love of your life, but he's also like super rich, that you actually have the space and time to be able to just pursue another career that you love, and that actually that may not bring you in as much money, but you don't have to worry about that. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like a manifestation is literally a dance between aligned action and detachment, and that's literally what I practiced on this solo trip, and it was just amazing. Like, literally amazing. I just spent like my days relaxing on the beach and stuff like that, and like there was like a little mini island that was like not too far away, and what actually ended up happening is the owners came back sooner than expected, and so they actually drove me around on my last day there, and it was great because I saved even more money on, like, I didn't have to pay money for transportation, and on top of that they cooked me dinner. And I was just like, wow, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like all of these different opportunities arose, and it's like that stuff adds up, food, transportation, and stuff like that, and I literally didn't even have to pay for any of that. I didn't have to pay for any of that. Can you believe that? Like, can you believe that? And like, I feel like I didn't think my story was so unbelievable because I believe in the power of manifestation. But like, I was talking to other people and they're like, that's insane. You need to share that with the world so other people can also get a reminder that it is possible. I'm like Harry Potter. That it is possible to be able to manifest your dream life, to be able to manifest trips, to be able to manifest all these different types of things that people think are so unachievable, that people think are so out of reach for them and are only made for the rich and for the wealthy and for people with lots of money. It's not true, sweetie. You can have $200 in your bank account if you take the right aligned action, and if you practice the law of detachment, and if you keep yourself open-minded to the opportunities that you have. Even when your resources seem limited, you can open unlimited amounts of potential for yourself in this lifetime. You really can. It's really fascinating, honestly. And so you just, at the end of the day, have to believe that there is better for yourself. And like, at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, do you want to be someone who accomplishes their dreams through aligned action and through, you know, just, or do you want to be the type of person who you have to kill yourself and do the traditional work hard society's way of, okay, you need to go on a trip like this, you know, like, you need to go on a trip, you have to have all of this, this, and this, right? And so these opportunities that you want to appear into your life, they may not come into the way that you expect it, but they will come one way or another. And so, yeah, you just need to believe yourself, trust the universe, trust God, what it is that you believe in, that they will deliver to you, and act from a place of faith and not fear. That's honestly what I can say about this. So, yeah, and if any of this resonated with you, I can provide some of the resources in the link below that helps me accomplish this dream of mine. So just drop a comment. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because my manifestation series is only on episode 3 and we still have many episodes to go about this. And let me know if you guys want like a vlog too of Panama. Like, I took some videos there and I was like planning on doing a vlogs, but I decided I didn't really want my YouTube channel to go in that direction. At first, at least, I wanted to do stuff that resonates more deeply with me than the generic like niche stuff like vlogs and like gyms, and like, don't get me wrong, that gets your subscribers fast, but I wanted to do something that came from the place of my heart and my soul, and something that I am passionate about, and I wanted to do something that I feel like would help people in ways that maybe a vlog or just like aesthetic stuff won't. So yeah, so if this resonated with you, I hope you have a wonderful day, and peace out. Bye.